So finally, we're doing this Magic rebuild. I was a little late on it, but we're here today. And I'm gonna be straight up, bro. This team, they can't fucking score. We've seen it against the Celtics. It was Paolo and Franz. And once Paolo got that 5th foul in the closeout game, they couldn't score for shit. Now, I know they didn't have Jalen Suggs. That's a big time difference. Goga Bitadze was unplayable. Damn near Cole Anthony was unplayable. KCP, I mean, Jesus Christ. What more do we even say about KCP? So without further ado, let's get into this draft lottery here. I'm not too sure what the pick situation is looking like for the Magic, as we do have the 23rd pick in the draft here. Now, this team needs desperately a scoring guard, and I think that is the main thing we're going to be doing in this build. Probably if you watch anybody else do a Magic rebuild, I guarantee you that they probably added a scoring guard to this team, but it's exactly what they need. We actually had pick 16 and 23. I didn't even see we own the Nuggets pick. There's a lot of different players here that I think would be a good fit for this team. Kyrie Irving is on that team. That would be such a sick pair, in Kyrie, Paolo, and Franz. I mean, LaMelo Ball would be another fantastic pairing on a selling Hornets team. Tyler Hero on a selling Miami Heat team would also be pretty fun. I think probably the easiest one to trade for is going to be Tyler, and I don't think this way, and like, I would like to keep Suggs on the team because I could get this done with Suggs, but I think I'd like to keep a Tyler and Suggs backcourt if I can. So I would give them John Isaac that contract. We'd have to make up $11 million. Also throw you Cole Anthony for sure. This is already the salaries match here. All right, so Isaac, Cole Anthony, the 23rd pick, and Goga Bitadze. They would say no to that. I would give you, I want to hold on to pick 16. I'll give you an unprotected pick in 28 from us, and they're going to be accepting that deal. So Tyler's staying in Florida, just switching teams. We got Tyler Hero for Jonathan Isaac, Cole Anthony, of 2 first-round picks in Goga Bitadze. And we still have this 16th pick in the draft here, so we'll see who falls to us here. And since we did just trade away Goga Bitadze, I'm going to be drafting Danny Wolf here. Probably the best center here, so we'll draft him. Of course, the one time I do an East rebuild, the 2 top picks are in the East. All right, we're going to be declining Mo Wagner's option. That's a lot of money. Declining Corey Joseph's option. I'll pick up the option on Caleb Houston. I even gave the option to Mac McClung so he could have some dunk contests in practice. All right, so we're going to make Tyler a shooting guard. He's going to go up 1 overall. Point guard situation figured out. Tyler's obviously going to come in here. Probably going to trade KCP because he was ass and he's going to regress a lot. I like Franz. I like De Silva, where we could probably get better. We have a lot of young wings. Paolo, obviously. Then the center position is kind of sketch. Again, I probably, like you've seen everybody do, Ty Jerome, he's just too easy to get in free agency. $6 million. I mean, that's just a free signing right there for an 83 overall. And because it's so easy to get these players in free agency, I'm upping the trade difficulty to 80, so it's a little bit harder for us. All right, so we do kind of need this full-time starting center on this team, so I wonder if I could get a deal done for Mark Williams. I'd be willing to give you Ty Jerome in this deal for a Mark Williams swap. We'll see if they go for this. They think they're a championship contender. I hate to break it to you, New Hornets. Y'all not like that. I think I'd be willing also to give up on Caleb Houston here. I just don't see a role for him in our team. And then we have a whole lot of second-round picks. If I could do this without giving up a first, that'd be pretty nice, but I don't think we will be able to. Oh my God, we do. 5 seconds gets it done. So he's going to be our starting center now. All right, I also signed Luke Kennard and Jalen Wilson. And I'm seeing if I can move on from this big old contract from KCP. And Detroit's actually willing to give me a first-round pick for KCP, which I will take all day. And I get Bobby Klintman. All right, and the last trade of the offseason is going to be Gary Harris. I signed Kenny Hustle. We're going to be trading it for Sam Hauser to give us some backup 3 minutes, and that's going to be it for free agency. All right, Paolo goes up 3 overall. His man Suggs is up 2. Anthony Black is also up 2. We do see some progression out of Jet Howard and De Silva, so this team's not too bad. I like the scoring upside. Now we got with Tyler Hero. Our starting 5 is locked in, so let's get it. Any Magic fans watching this video, type in the comments down below who is like your #1 target to get this free agency if you would like anybody on your team. I don't know how y'all feel about Tyler, but I think it's a pretty good fit. So we have Suggs, Tyler, Franz, Paolo, and Mark Williams with Anthony Black, Wendell Carter, Sam Hauser, Luke Kennard. Got a whole lot of white boy shooters on the bench. System Pro probably looking to be balanced 4 stars with my boy Jamal Mosley here. And obviously, you know, we look at shot tendencies. Franz can be at like an 84. Tyler's going to be at a 90. Jalen Suggs can get up to like a 75. Anthony Black should probably take a little bit more shots than that. We'll go 60 for him. All right, first game of the season, first game of year #1 is a 5-point loss. Now, oh my God, Embiid just dominated Mark Williams. Jesus Christ, man. Franz and Paolo doing their thing to start this year. Tyler, 13 points. I'm expecting Tyler probably to be our 3rd leading scorer. We start the season 0-3. Jaylen Brown, Tatum getting whatever they want. We finally get our first few wins of the season. We drop 3 in a row and then we win 4 straight. Tyler in his revenge game against the Heat puts up 27. I still expect this team to be pretty good defensively. I know adding Tyler Hero isn't going to be the best thing for our defense, but Tyler's not like the worst defender I've ever seen in my life. You feel me? Able to put up 161 on the Blazers right there. Suggs goes for 30-7. Paolo 27, 11-9. Yeah, I mean, we have just a lot of firepower on this team now. Still having a tough time beating the Celtics. We lost to them on the 22nd, and we get blitzed by them on the 10th. Apparently, this is Jaylen Brown's first career in the NBA because all of his stats are gone. This is like a new bug in 2K that they just like deleting everybody's like years off of them because, as you see, he has no NBA awards. I mean, yeah, we're kind of just mid right now, 14-12. Even though we're only 2 games above 500, it still puts us in the 5th seed. Thank you for being in the Eastern Conference. All right, so we're at the trade deadline in year #1, and we're starting to kind of put things together. I mean, we're still the 5 seed, 29-20. 22. Take a look at the stats on the year. Paulo is leading this team, 24 points, 8 rebounds, 5 assists. He's shooting 50, damn near 40, 77 splits. So Paulo's having a really good season. Tyler's our second leading scorer with 18, 3, and 4.5, shooting 36% from 3. Kind of wish that was up a little bit, Tyler. I'm not gonna lie to you. Franz doing his thing. Yo, Franz, bro. Franz needs to figure out his jumper, because that shit with the hitch in it is cruised. He was just tucking up bullshit against the Celtics, and it was pissing me off. Suggs is cool, 15.5, 5, 3. He's just a glue guy, 2 steals a game. Mark Williams averaging 12 and 8. Anthony Black is kind of inefficient off the bench, but 8 points, it's all right. Hauser giving you 40% from 3. I mean, he's chicken, man. Let's be real. Wendell is pretty fucking terrible, if I do say so myself, as I'm probably going to look to move on from him in this trade deadline. And Luke Kennard, the 2 white boy shooters off the bench, is shooting 45% from 3, and he looks like he's on some sort of, let's just put a picture on the screen. So offensively, we actually have a top 9 offense, so definitely an improvement for this Magic team offensively. But funny enough, our defense has gotten worse. I mean, now we have just a mid-ass defense after trading for Tyler Hero, or maybe that's just how 2K views the Magic, just not really a good defensive team in 2K. I mean, then again, I did add 2 absolute cones to the bench, so a better backup center I'm looking for. Maybe Yves Missi could come in here. I don't know if we have the assets to trade for Yves Missi. Maybe I'd throw them somebody like Tristan Da Silva. The most I would throw in for Yves is 1 first-round pick, and that is the absolute max, because he is a backup center. So 2 second-round picks actually does get it done. All right, so we bring in Yves Missi for Wendell, Da Silva, and 1 first-round pick. I'm cool with that. I really like our best center rotation now. Williams and Missi, that's pretty young, athletic, elite. And if Mark Williams keeps getting injured, we got a solid center that can come in and play. I want to keep my white boy shooters around, but I just kind of feel like they're getting blitzed on defense, and I don't know if we can win a championship with them. I would 100% do a flyer year on an old aging Klay Thompson. That'd actually be pretty sick, but I'm no way in hell I'm trading a first-round pick for Klay Thompson. And the thing is, I don't need Kolek. I'll do Kennard and Olynyk just for Klay Thompson straight up, and they're going to agree to that. There was a lot of rumors Klay was going to be a Magic last year, so I'll take that. And yeah, that's going to be the team going into the rest of the year. Let's check out contract extensions. Tyler, we're going to give the big old bag to 3 years, 3150. Sounds good to me. And then I'll give Anthony Black, damn, he wants 422 off the bench. Yeah, I guess he's good enough for that, but I will take some of your money. 2 years, let's go. Can we do 2150 for 4 years? Sure. And Jet Howard wants 3 years, 5 million. He'll probably crack the rotation next year, so I'll give him that. Kind of do want to check to see if we had any all-stars though, because I think we could have Paulo and Franz maybe. There's Paulo and no Franz, just Paulo. As long as we're beating the teams we should be beating, I'd be happy with that. Nice win over the Rockets. Can't beat the Knicks there. Yeah, I mean, kind of still struggling against the top teams, which I don't like too much, and we're losing to Washington. All right, seasons are wrapping. Shea wins MVP. Shea and them boys lost in a game winner from Aaron Gordon last night. That shit was the fakest shit I've ever seen in my life. Aaron Gordon's never hit a transition 3, not even in practice, bro. I can promise you that. Cooper Flag wins Rookie of the Year. Dylan Harper is on the Spurs, which is a great fit. 6th man of the year. Wemby Depoy. Most improved goes to Buzelis. And the clutch player also goes to Shea. And what else is new? The Timberwolves damn near won 70 games. All NBA teams. Do we have anybody? Doesn't look like it. No all NBA teams for anybody. All right, so we were the 5 seed the whole entire season. 46 and 36 record for us. Not a bad record, but also not really that good. Another look at stats on the year. Tyler went up to 19 points. Klay Thompson came in here, gave us 11 points, 2 assists. Not doing anything much besides shooting the ball, but he's shooting 43% from 3, so that's cool. Black, I need to jump next year because, I mean, those numbers just aren't that great. Hauser's efficiency actually dropped, so he was playing really well at the halfway point. Now he's shooting under 40. So we have the 7th best offense in the NBA, which is a really good sign. Our defense is unfortunately the 14th, so it's literally the mid-ass defense. I don't like that at all. All right, I'm going to give Hauser like 1 series, and if he starts playing like shit, I'm just going to cut him out and play Klay Thompson. First round, we have this Atlanta team. Trae Young, Dyson Daniels. Is going to be tough for, well, actually, no. Tyler was frying Dyson Daniels when they played them in the play-in. Their bench is pretty shit, though. I don't believe in it. Our bench is much better. Let's sim this first game, and we do win game number 1. Win by 23. Paulo just dominates here. Franz, big game. Mark Williams, double-double. Tyler, 15 and 8. I like that. Hauser gave me 4 threes off the bench, and Anthony Black, bro, like, come on now. All right, game number 2 is going to be an Atlanta Hawks victory. They only win by 1 point right there. Franz and Paulo doing their thing. Anthony Black gives you a good game, but this time, Jalen Suggs shoots 1 for 5 for 3, and Mark Williams was 1 for 8. Big time game 3 here. We do drop it. We lose by 6 points, man. 2 for 9 from 3 from Franz. We need to stop just jacking threes for real. Trae Young's not even having that great of a series. Yeah, I'll simcast it because I don't want to go down 3-1 in this series in year number 1. I think we're more talented than this Atlanta Hawks team. Very close game in the 4th quarter. If we could jump into it, that'd be kind of nice. We're up by 5. We should be closing this one out. And no, it's a tie game with 20 seconds left. Let me jump in. Looks like we have no Jalen Suggs on the floor. Ball into Tyler with Kobe Buffkin on him. Is Tyler going to be the one to hit a game winner? We shall see if that is the case. Tyler Hero getting the screen, the action. What's going on? 5 seconds on the shot clock. Here comes Mark Williams. Tyler with a pull-up contested 3 is the bottoms. Tyler Hero, baby. That's what I'm talking about, Tyler. Yes, sir, boy. We can't let it be Trey. Get a good contest on it, Jalen. Okay. Moderate coverage, double white, and he still hits it. Thank you, Ronnie. Tyler from full court, and he misses it. It would be a shame if we choked this game after such heroics by Tyler Hero. But it looks like we are pulling away in this OT, and yeah, we're going to win an OT by 17 points. It was a big game to tie it up at 2s, and we go back to Atlanta, see if we can win a game 5. And yeah, we blowing them boys out into Peach State. Paolo just doing his thing in the playoffs. Big game from Tyler Hero right there. And we got a game 6 here, close it out in 6 games to go on to round number 2. At least if we win this round, we win round 2. Even if we get eliminated, we'll have advanced in year number 1, which is a good sign. It's another clawed out game, but we're down 27-4 in the 4th quarter. Absolutely embarrassing. We just got destroyed. Yeah, bad game from everybody. Hero, Franz, Paulo. Yeah, bad game. Cutting it down to an 8-man rotation. I'm giving Clay those last minutes in a game 7. The definition of a game 7. Hawks versus Magic. And wow, we come out extremely flat and we got blown out already. Nice. Well, way to make it competitive, guys. Jesus Christ. We just let them score 130 on us. Good shit. Way to make it competitive in round 1. Jalen Johnson and Reese Sachet fried us, bro. Unfortunately, it's funny. We bring in Tyler Hero to a defensive, menacing team, and we give up a ton of points. Paolo had a really good playoffs. So did Jalen Suggs. If anybody who was a dropper, it was Franz Wagner, who only averaged 15 points, which is not good. Anthony Black was actually good as well, so Yves Misi was not great. As the Pistons make the finals in year 1, and they lose in 5 games to San Antonio, Wemby wins your first championship of the video. All right, bro. Let's get on to year 2. Yes, so if there is one thing I will say about that previous rendition of the team, without making any huge moves, I don't know how much we can get better in that starting lineup. The Trailblazers get the first pick in the draft here. We are picking at 19, 20. Jamal Mosley is on thin ice. That's 3 years in a row we've got eliminated in the first round. 3 years. And some big time questions are now popping up about this Magic team. Can Paolo and Franz win together? I'm not sure. I mean, just to explore trade offers for Franz Wagner, I could get Joel Embiid. I could get Jaylen Brown on this team for Franz Wagner. Now, I'm not going to do anything this drastic just yet, but I mean, shit, if we lose next year, you're f***ing gone, bro. You're going back to f***ing Germany, bro. Yeah, I was about to get crazy. If I could move up in this draft, that'd be pretty nice. Maybe I can move up a little bit higher than that. Pick 7. Could they do this for 7? They're going to say no. Could I move up to pick 8? For Hauser in these 2 first-round picks? No. So I guess pick 9 it is. Yes. Okay. All right. So we move up to pick 9 in this draft. We dump off some guys. DeBance goes to the Trailblazers. Knicks get Boozer. Looks like the Pelicans are trading this pick for Alperen Şengün. That's a big-time trade. And they draft a center as his replacement. Darren Patterson goes there. Malik Thomas to the Heat. I wonder who's going to be here at pick 9. If there's any position that we need to draft, it could be probably shooting guard, maybe small forward, power forward, one of those 3, I would say. Darius Akafas fell all the way to 9, and he has a Hall of Fame ceiling, bro. I don't know how I can pass up on him, to be honest with you. Even though we don't need that point guard, bro. Oh, Jalen Harrelson is always really good in this game, too. And he does have D Wade's Hall of Fame ceiling. Yeah, I think he's going to be the pick here. 6'7" out of Kansas. We'll take him. Paolo and Mark Williams getting the qualifying. And do we have any money in free agency? No. I do have to give, I'm going to pay Mark Williams. I'm going to give him about $16 million a year. And Paolo's going to get an offer I have to match. So we're going to pay our 2 guys right here and lock them boys up. I guess Jet Howard can get backup small forward minutes this year. Probably use a backup 4. So we'll see who's here in free agency. I probably have to do a sign and trade. Like, I'll grab Chris Dunn, to be honest with you. Honestly, Chris Dunn could play backup shooting guard. And this motherfucker Luke Cornett is in the G League, bro. Tough, bro. Tough times. 40K a year in the G League is crazy. I'm gonna try to look to flip Tim Hardaway and Herter for a backup power forward. Yeah, but Asa Noel has popped up here right before player progression, and I get a first round pick. So, I mean, I find it kind of hard to pass up on a big time rookie with some high potential. Player progression should give us some nice green. Yeah, Paolo's up 2. Franz is up. Tyler's up. Everyone in our whole entire rotation is up. Black's up 4. Danny Wolf's up 4. Unfortunately, Jet Howard not progressing as I would like him to. I thought he was going to be able to get back up small forward minutes, but I don't know. Same starting lineup as last year. Suggs, Hero, Franz, Paolo, Williams with Black, Misi, Dunn, and Asa Noel. Really solid 9-man, I think. I have a tough time like seeing this team not play well this year. For System Pro, we're going to be 4.5 stars balance, which is phenomenal. So we'll rock with that out for the year. In the first game of the year, we're still losing, man. Still getting 128 dropped on us. Don't like that. Curious to see how this team bounces back defensively this year. I mean, we're scoring a lot of points right there. Tyler 37, Paolo with a trip dub. The main concern is defense, as I mean, even though we beat the Hornets, but I mean, shit, even they scored 140 on us, and there's 150 from Denver. Another 150 piece from from the Pacers. We need first team all defense Tony Allen or some shit, bro. We're dead ass worse than we were last year. 2K not messing with this Orlando team with a 6 seed. 14 and 13 is not good. Dude, Franz is just really inefficient, unfortunately. Our offense, again, top 2 in the NBA, but again, our defense is bottom 10. So I really wanted to win with Paulo and Franz, man. Damn, bro, I'm stuck. Okay, at least we know this is here. I'm not going to do it right now. I'll give this team another 2 months to see what they can do. If we're still really struggling, I'll have to make some moves somewhere else. Trade deadline, same exact record as last year, except this year we're the 3 seed. Last year we were, what, the 6 seed, I think. But I just don't think even if we make it to the finals, we're going to be good enough, unfortunately. We will take a look at stats, though. Paulo still doing his thing, 23 points, 7-5 rebounds. He's going to be great. Tyler Hero still 18 points. Good season from Tyler. Franz is below 30% from 3 now, which is just painful. Suggs is good. Mark Williams is good. Anthony Black is just progressively getting better. Misi's solid. Jet Howard's per 36 numbers are off the charts. He's insane. Really good shooter. And then Chris Dunn's also giving you really good production as well. Is there a big time move to make at this trade deadline? I really don't know. I really want to give this team another chance. Like, we have the player ages are all pretty similar. Tyler Hero is our oldest player. Would it be crazy to send Tyler back to the bench, back to a 6-man role to start at shooting guard? They want to start Anthony Black and Jalen Suggs. Would this be a crazy thing to do? I honestly think I might give this a try. I'll let it ride with this. Anthony Black and Jalen Suggs in the backcourt. We're just going to have to see what happens. We do get that first win. Back-to-back games holding people under 110. We'll see if we could still rack up these dubs there. Able to beat the Mavs, so that's a really good sign. Did we hold Kyrie too? Kyrie's not here anymore. Okay, Wemby is your MVP in year number 2. They won the championship last year, so this team's about to go crazy. DeBance, Rookie of the Year. Dylan Harper wins 6-man for back-to-back years. They got to start starting him, bro. What are the Spurs just going to win in every single award? Like, I hate the Spurs in 2K, bro. Cade went off this year. Steph and Jimmy make second team. Wow, Jimmy had a crazy year. No all-NBA teams from us at all. On the plus side, we did finish the 2 seed, but I mean, we were only 3 games better than we were last year. 49 and 33 is the 2 seed. I'll take it. The Warriors are actually the best team in the NBA. Yeah, bro. I thought Steve Kerr said he couldn't play Kuminga and Jimmy Butler, let alone having Mitchell Robinson in the starting lineup too. That team is cruised, bro. No way this team is hooping, bro. What's Pods do? Man, come on, man. All right, second look at stats on the year. Paulo was doing his thing. Everyone was doing his thing. Did Franz's 3-point go up? It went up a little bit. Definitely that lineup change helped us out a little bit. We have a top 6-point differential, so we're going to send Tyler back to the bench. He is playing more minutes, but I just think that starting lineup is maybe a little bit better. And we do have the Pistons in round number 1, and we're definitely going to need some big-time defense in this series against Cade Cunningham. Game number 1 is going to be a Pistons victory, and yeah, Cade dropped 52, bro. Me. Can we win game 2? We do win game 2. Cade still goes for 36 on 27 shots, but they only score 87 points that game. Can we go up 2-1? Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Can we go up 3-1? And we should be getting out of here in 5 games. Can we get out of here in 6 games? Of course not. We have a game 7, bro. Nice. We just got to lock in. We have the Cavs waiting for us in round 2. Game 7 in the first round. If we get... Oh, my... Holy shit. All right, bro. I was just going to say, if we get eliminated in this first round again, there are going to be some major changes to this team. And it looks like there is going to be, because this Magic team is fucking pathetic, bro. Yeah, you don't lose in the first round 4 years in a row and don't change anything up. This Magic team's a joke, man. Jamal Mosley's getting his ass fired. 2 seed in the Eastern Conference, and you get eliminated by this Detroit Pistons team. That's actually pathetic. But this Detroit Pistons team is actually back in the NBA Finals as a 7 seed, and they lost in 7 to OKC. And Chet wins Finals MVP. But hey, regardless if that team made the NBA Finals, this team is sad. Time for some major changes, bro. I think we will be firing you if we can find a better coach. I would love to bring in Chris Finch if I could, and we don't get any of them. That's just phenomenal. So, Jamal Mosley, you want to come back? And we get Jamal Mosley back. Hey, nothing even happened. We were just re-signing you, Mr. Jamal Mosley. Don't even worry about it, bro. Don't even worry about it. I could trade for the first pick in the draft, which would be Tyron Stokes. All right, well, let's just say the Tyler Hero experiment didn't really work, and we want to do a Tyler Hero for Dyson Daniels swap. This should be pretty easy, to be honest with you. They gonna swap picks, and we're gonna accept this shit. Dyson Daniels, welcome to the team. Listen, I tried to do the Tyler Hero scoring thing, but apparently 2K doesn't think that this Orlando team's a good defending team, so I guess we gotta get better. Give me Dyson Daniels. I'm gonna let the center positions ride out with Mark and Yves Misi, so that's gonna be it. Tell me I can offer Michael Porter a contract. I'll give him 2-year deal, and if I can sign Michael Porter, that'd be pretty lit. I think he'd be a good spark plug off the bench, sure. So we're here, play progression. Paulo's up to a 97, keeps getting better. Daniels is up, Black is up. Got a lot of defense defense on this team now. I'd like to see 2K try to tell me that we can't play defense now. Only thing is now I'm a little worried about scoring, to be honest with you. Anthony Black and Dyson Daniels is a crazy defensive backcourt, bro. And then having Suggs leading that off the bench, and we still got some scoring off the bench too in MPJ. A good mix of scoring and defense. What are we, 4.5 stars balanced? All right, defense. Yeah, under 100 points. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. We couldn't even score 90 points there. That's what I'm worried about. Jesus Christ. God forbid me trying everything in my power to let this team of Paulo and Franz win. I'm so damn stubborn. We held this fucking Wizards team to 79 points. The motherfuckers couldn't even score. God damn, 3 for 14, 3 for 10, 3 for 11. God damn, these motherfuckers suck. Just to look at some of these box scores, who's like taking over the scoring now that Tyler's gone? Is it just Paulo and Franz scoring more points? Kind of looks like it. Everyone's contributing to the offensive end, but yeah, this team is definitely a lot better than one with Tyler Hero on it. I'm sorry, Magic fans. I guess Tyler Hero is not the player in 2K to trade for. I'm gonna see y'all boys at the trade deadline. We're 39-10. Now we're the best team in the league. One simple trade, same roster, one simple trade, just like that. Tyler is trash. Where did we send him to? Atlanta. How is he doing with Trae Young? That's talk about. Oh, it's not even Trae Young. It's Devin Booker. Talk about a non-defending backcourt. Jesus Christ. But yeah, man, stats. Paulo has been super consistent throughout this whole video. 24 a game. He's shooting up 42% from 3. Franz still can't shoot, but it's okay. 18 points, 5 and 5 for Franz. Jalen Suggs 17 points. Dyson Daniels 14 points, 2 steals a game. Mark Williams continues to get better. Anthony Black still solid, just still pretty solid. The rookie at small forward, per 36 numbers are nuts. He's shooting 50, 40, 90 in his first season, which is crazy. Yves Missi here, Michael Porter doing his thing. With the top 2 offense in the NBA that we have still, we have the top 3 defense in the NBA after being a trash defending team. We add Dyson Daniels, and just like that, we the best defense in the league pretty much. Contract extensions, nobody has to get extended. We got everybody locked up. See if they can make a push. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 90 overalls. If you want one of the best defenses in the sim, I guess just go out there and trade for Dyson Daniels. Wemby, another MVP. Give it a rest, bro. Silas Damari Jr. That motherfucker. That's a hooper. Caleb Wilson, Wemby wins Depoy, Booze Clues on the Knicks. We win Coach of the Year. Most importantly, maybe it wasn't Jamal Mosley's fault. It was just fucking Tyler Hero. Jamal Mosley, thank you for Coach of the Year, sir. Paulo Banchero finally makes an All-NBA team. He's up to 26, 8 and 6. Definitely All-NBA numbers for Paulo. And of course, we are gonna have the oh no, wow, no Dyson Daniels on defensive team, man. Fuck out of here with that shit. All right, 64 and 18. By far the best record in the NBA. This should be our championship year for sure. Franz, up to 35% from 3. Who would have ever fucking thought that Franz would shoot 35% from 3? Rotation for the playoffs. I absolutely... Whoa. Why do they only want Dyson Daniels playing 25 minutes a night? What? Round number 1, game number 1. Cleveland is an 8 seed somehow. Of course they are. That doesn't make any sense, but I do think we are better. Game number 1 is a W. Paulo Banchero. We hold them boys to 93 points. Mitchell and Garland are in a snuggie. Game number 2 is a dub. Game number 3 is a dub. Game number 4. We swept Cleveland. That's gotta be new for us. Darius Garland, bro. Get yourself on a snuggie shooting sub 30 from 3. All right, round number 2. Charlotte? Come on, 2K. I know they got Ace. Damn, they got Ace Bailey and Stokes and Arenas. Okay, they gonna be good in the future, but not today. Not when we have all these elite defenders. Game number 1 is a victory. LaMelo Ball was in a snuggie. Game number 2 is it okay? That's our first loss. Let me get humbled real quick. LaMelo dropped 40. Let me chill out. All right, this is a huge game 3, and we do win it right there. LaMelo's going crazy, but it's okay. We still got the dub. We're up 3-1. Franz Wagner is having himself a playoffs, baby. And can we win in 5 games? No, we cannot. Game 6, I have to simcast. We have 2 games to win 1. Just because we were a great team this year doesn't mean that we still can't choke in the playoffs. And it is a very close game in the 4th quarter. A minute 30 left. I'm hopping in. All right, on the court, we have Yves Missi, Franz Wagner, Mark Williams. We're running double big. No Paulo Banchero on the court. So it's a bunch of... What the f are you doing, Yves Missi? Yo, Yves Missi, I swear to God, bro. That dumbass inbound pass. Franz attacking Brandon Miller downhill. Don't really know what he's doing. He's getting into the post. He's shooting the hook, and that's chicken. This is a really good time to see like how good or elite our defense is. What happened there? Illegal screen? Sorry, Robert Williams fouled out. Get your bum ass on, bro. And we thank God we sub Paulo into the game. Also got Dyson Daniels in the game. Banchero with the ball, coming around the screen, going at Stokes. Franz, do not shoot a 3, please. Here comes Anthony Black, top of the key. He missed it. Stokes with a big time rebound. This motherfucker Stokes like prime Braun. Look at him going downhill. LaMelo facing up on Anthony Black, coming around the screen. Fadeaway 3 is... I thought that shit was chicken. 40 seconds left. Dyson Daniels running up the court, blowing by everybody. The Aussie with the layup. Yes, sir. 2K, I don't need to see a instant replay of Dyson Daniels shooting a layup, okay? 34 seconds left. LaMelo looking desperately for a shot. Nothing's there. Stokes for 3. He's bricked that. And if we hit our free throws, we should be getting out of here with a dub. Okay, as long as they don't hit a 3 here, we should be chilling. LaMelo looking for a quick bucket, and he's going to get it. Okay, it'll only be interesting if they hit a 3 here, so we'll see what happens. LaMelo ball over to Brandon Miller, gets a decent look, and of course he hits it. He greened a fucking tight, bro. Oh my god. Okay, up by 3 with 18 seconds left. Hopefully they don't hit the same bullshit. Elijah Arenas in the corner. He misses, and that's game. Let's go. Conference finals for the first time in the video, and we got a rematch against Boston, so this is our time to get our revenge. They have Derek White coming off the bench now. They're starting Malachi Branham, who's having insane playoffs. Jesus, man. But I think we can't beat them. Game number 1 is a Boston Celtics victory. We lose by 7 points. Brown, Tatum, and Branham are going off. I'm still pretty confident that we are going to beat this team. We get game 2. Paolo and Franz combined for 73. Franz goes for 40, bro. That's kind of nasty. Can we go up 2-1 here? Yes. Can we go up 3-1? And we should be getting out of here in 5 games. No. Again, you know how we do, simcast them. Are we won in game 6 last round? Can we win in game 6 this round? And I jumped in by accident. Great. All right, continue this simcast. And we do have another close game. Hopefully we can pull away down the stretch here. I like all the gameplay we're getting today. Up by 3 with 1:15 left. Should be another one we close out. Another opportunity to see our defense really shine. Jaylen Brown on Franz. We've seen this plenty of times. Jaylen Brown coming around, trying to get his shot. He goes to the rim, and he's going to miss. Franz with the rebound. Pushing it up the court. Paolo Banchero attacking. Oh, my God. A bye here, Porzingis. Where the fuck are you going? Back to fucking Latvia. Look at him. It's a simple, easy closeout game to send us to the NBA Finals. Jaylen Brown attacking Franz Wagner, and he's going to lay work. That's pretty easy. Paolo on Tatum. Primetime matchup of 2 tall, beefy light skins. Oh my god, who is he? Oh my god, is he white chocolate? Look at the behind the back pass from Paolo. Who does he think he is? Paolo playmaking Paolo. Oh my goodness, man. That shit was odd. Jaylen Brown thinks he's the main character, and he's throwing up some bullshit. And Jaylen Brown, that's tough, bro. And we getting out of here with a dub thanks to Paolo Banchero and his playmaking skills. Brown did have 37. It was actually Tatum who was a dropper that game. Good shit, Tatum. We're playing the Clippers in the NBA Finals. Paolo wins it for us right there. But we have this 3-seeded Clippers team who has Josh Giddey and Kawhi Leonard. That's a pretty fun team. They also have Zach LaVine there. They won 50 games, so we are 14 games better than them. We will simcast every game in the NBA Finals. But I do like our chances to pull our way with this one, and we are going to do just that. Jalen Suggs starting it off, 26 points. Paolo going to be doing his thing, 12 assists. Paolo wants that Finals MVP, bro. Game 2, off to an even better start than Game 1. We're up by 20 points heading into the 4th quarter, and we're starting this with a 2-0 series lead. Franz says, no, Paolo. I want Finals MVP, 33, 6, and 10 for Franz. If we win Game 3, the series is a wrap. Clippers really need to get this one, and it's a 5-point game. They're going to barely squeeze out of it. Giddey putting them on the back right here. Kawhi with a vintage Kawhi game. Banchero with another good game. This time Franz was 1 for 7 from 3. That's what he does. All right, 3-1 again is still demoralizing. We just can't let them win 2 in a row to tie it at 2s. Like that, then it becomes an actual series, and we are going to be going up 3-1 on them right here. And can we close this out in 5 games? Yes, we can. And Paolo Banchero brings home your Finals MVP in year number 3. So we were able to win with Franz and Paolo on the same team. We did it. We were able to do it thanks to this man right here, and not thanks to Tyler Hero. Quick gloss over NBA Finals stats. Paolo and Franz led us right there. Jalen Suggs averaged 20 as well, and everyone else did their job. As we finally get our championship in year number 3, moving on to year number 4, see if we can get another 1 or 2 championships in this video. Now that we know that we are able to win with these dynamic duo of Paolo and Franz, I feel a lot more confident heading into the rest of this simulation. As the Jazz get the first pick in the game, we do not have any first round picks in this year's draft. And Jamal Mosley, it was never your fault, bro. I'm sorry. Richie Wall, John Wall's little brother, makes the NBA. It's like the first hooper from Rhode Island ever. Actually, pretty sure Chris Dunn is from Rhode Island. We're picking up the option on all these guys. Nice. And do we have to pay anybody big old contracts? I do have to give Yves Missi a little contract, and he will be accepting this. Besides that, we got our whole roster intact. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, back to play progression. Hopefully we see some more green, and we do. Everyone's just slightly going up by 1. Porter does drop, but hey, we're chilling. I'm not going to make any changes with this team. I don't think so, not at least for now. We still have a very, very good team. Good, very, very good 9-man rotation here. You know, Taylor Hendricks, actually a pretty nice player right there. I don't mind getting him on the team. Sure, he can play backup 4 for us. All right, so that's going to be the rotation to round it out. Suggs, Yves Missi, Harrelson, Taylor Hendricks. That's going to do it. 4.5 stars balance still. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. I think we even should be better than this year. We won 64 games games last year. Still able to beat the Celtics, which is a good sign. The Wizards still can't score 90 points, and we're sitting at the 2 seed. Only team we got to watch out for is this Toronto team. They got Kyrie, Flag. We knew this team was going to be good eventually. Flag is just a demon, 21 points for him. And they got John Collins off the bench. Yeah, that's a really, really good team. I am a little bit nervous about that team. I can't lie to y'all. Yes, trade deadline, still the best team in the NBA. I guess you could say we were right on par with that Toronto team. But man, I feel confident in this group. Do I feel overly confident? I'm not really too sure. I think there is a spots that we could get better, but I like this team so much. Franz and Paolo still doing their thing. He still can't shoot. That's fine. We proved that we could win without it. Jalen Suggs, Dyson Daniels, everyone's still hooping. Team stats wise, we have a top 4 offense in the NBA. Our defense is top 5, and we have the second best point differential. I just have a feel like playing against this Raptors team is really it's gonna be tough. Maybe there's a move I could go look to. Maybe get a big time center on the team. Maybe I could trade Yves Missi for Donovan Clingan. I'd be willing to throw you Trey Jones off the bench. They're going to say no to that, and I'll fill it with these first round picks, and one first round pick gets it done. And we're going to be landing Donovan Clingan here, who is cold right now, but that's okay. I definitely think that he's going to be a great rim protecting center coming off the bench for us, improve our defense even more. Why not get a walking triple-double coming off your bench? Josh Giddey, we just played him in the NBA Finals last year. Why not go trade for Diddy, bro? Now we have elite rotations. Anthony Black, Dyson Daniels, and now we have Suggs and Giddey coming off the bench with Clingan. Now this makes this team just so much better, adding Josh Giddey to it. Why the hell not? Give the extensions to all of our top guys. They all deserve it. Jalen Suggs, I'm not even looking at how much I'm paying them, to be honest with you. I'm just paying them. Who is that needed money down there? We'll just start handing out. Nah, not you, Day'Ron Sharpe. Never mind. Another MVP for Wemby. How many is that for this motherfucker, bro? Three MVPs in a row for Wemby. He's like on his Jokic shit. Dylan Harper, he keeps winning 6th man of the year. We won coach of the year again with Jamal Mosley, man. So he's just really doing his thing. No Paolo on all NBA teams. We get no all NBA love like ever, but it's okay. We're not here for that. We're here for championships, man. Best team in the NBA after making the trade for Diddy 14, 5, and 6 for us. That's good hoops for him. 3rd best offense, 4th best defense, 2nd best point differential. The team to beat is Toronto. We'll probably match up with them in the conference finals. We destroyed this Washington team all season. I'm simming right through the round. We win in 5. Every box score I've looked at this, they have never put up more than 90 points. We got the matchup against Cade, bro. We always battling against Cade Cunningham. We get the best of him right there. I'm sorry, Cade, but y'all can't run with us, man. Okay, maybe he can. Maybe he can. 2-2 series, Cade always wants to give us problems. Apparently, Cade is just amazing now in 2K, and I don't blame 2K for making him amazing because that Cade is amazing. A nail biter down the stretch, we pull away. Mark Williams was our leading scorer. That's a first. 3-2 series. Can we close it out, or will we be headed to a game 7 in Orlando? And the Detroit Pistons are putting the pound on us. Unless we have a miracle 4th quarter. They put up 150 points. Cade goes for 36. Ron Holland has actually been really good, averaging 18 in the playoffs. Up by 16, heading into the 4th quarter. We're pulling away. They don't even score 100 points. And we are on to the conference finals, where I accidentally simmed one game by accident. We are up 2-0 though. We are up 3-0. And who thought this Raptors team was going to be nice? We're going to the NBA finals, baby. No. We're not blowing a 3-0 lead. No. That was scary. We almost just blew a 3-0 lead, and I simmed right through it. Hey, the Sacramento Kings, man, they got Zion now. Zion really just dragged this team to the NBA Finals because this team is not good. What seed are they? They were the 1 seed? No way. They won 55 games? I am not concerned about that team at all. Zion keeping them in it, bro. I like to see who else is scoring on this team besides Zion, because I really just don't know. We put up 150 right there. Paulo goes for 40. It's Dominique Clifford who's dropping 30. Maybe I'm talking too much shit about this Sacramento Kings team. We'll see if they can put up a fight in this series, or are we just going to be putting the pound town on them and we pull away another close one. And Paulo's trying to go for his 2nd finals MVP of the video, back-to-back seasons. Close game again in the 4th quarter, but we're just too skilled of a team. We pull out another one in the 4th quarter, and Paulo is trying to get his 2nd finals MVP. We're simming through, and he gets it right there. 27, 8, and 9 for Paolo Banchero, putting us at back-to-back championships and back-to-back finals MVP for Paolo Banchero. And we're heading into year 5 of this rebuild, the final year of this rebuild. We might as well just hop right into it. Let's try to three-peat. Steph Curry, Harden, Durant all retire. Okay, player progression. We still got guys going up in overalls. Rotation still going crazy. This time we're starting Donovan Clingan at center. We had all 87 rotation. Nobody under an 87. System Pro, we're still looking at 4.5 stars balance. So let's keep this season going, baby. Let's try to hit 61 and 21 was the record last year. Let's try to go for 65 win season this year. I think we can do it if we put our minds to it. All right, damn, Cam Boozer with a fucking nasty season. 28 and 11 for that boy Booze Clues, and 97 overall as Paolo Banchero makes an All-NBA third team. we got to watch out for that Toronto Raptors team because we only won 55 games this year, which is kind of disappointing. So we are not the best team in the NBA this year. Quick little gloss through his stats as we get into this final playoff simulation. Franz Wagner still can't shoot the 3-ball. Everyone is hooping. Josh Giddey under 9 points a game. We had the 6th best offense. Defense was number 6. And we had the 3rd best point differential. I think we can still do something special in this simulation. Philly in round number 1. Brandon McCoy, Jared McCain, that is the same exact player, and Koa Pete, they got the same fro. I'm simming through this, and we... 2K wants to play with me. 2K wants to play with me. I lost to a fucking play-in team. Well, that's gonna do it for this simulating this video. As Philadelphia 76ers embarrass us, Raptors in the NBA Finals, it was their chance to win anyway, and Cooper Flag gets his MVP before the video is over. We walk away out of this video winning 2 championships back-to-back. Couldn't get our 3rd one, but 2 in 5 years, I will take it. And like every single video, comment down below where you think this team ranks on all the elimination rebuild teams that we've done so far. I think this is one of the weaker teams on paper, but we won 2 championships, which isn't the lowest amount of ones we've got. Like, sub, comment down below. I'm gonna catch y'all boys in the next one, man. Peace out.